the day my father passed away, he had left directions for me to come home and go into the top dresser drawer and pull out a file where he had some papers and his Masonic apron. And when I did, I found this photo of him on the beach, and I figure it's 1938 at Waikiki with two other guys who I don't know who they are. And my mom was still alive at the time, and I said, "Did you ever see this picture?" I brought it down to her where she also was in a nursing home, and she said, "I have never seen that picture before." He had kept it to himself all those years in his most important file in his top drawer.
Tell me a little bit about this piano.
Well, my dad got it in the late 40s. He was farming in those days, and the only way I knew he was home from work was I'd hear him play those old piano roll blues on the piano. So I'd wake up in the night and hear him that he was home, and then he'd be going back to work again before we got up the next morning.
And your dad surfed?
Yeah, my dad.
He surfed first in San Francisco at China Beach and other places.
Kelly's Cove.
At Kelly 30s, he moved to Hawaii, and first he was in Honolulu for a while. Then he got a job over in Kauai on a sugar plantation, and then he came back and spent his time on the beach at Waikiki.
What kind of boards did he ride?
Some of the first hollow boards. He was friends with Tom Blake, and he rode redwood, but then he started riding hollow boards.
Well, I first saw that article that was in the newspaper a couple of weeks ago, and so it means a lot to me if some of this piano is usable to make surfboards or tools or something. It isn't fixable anymore as a piano, so we'd rather have it to go, especially something to surf and music, because those were two things my dad was really involved in for all his life.
And this location is very near and dear to us. As a matter of fact, after they passed away, we spread their ashes right out, just about how far out?
Just outside the beach.
Couple hundred yards off
Yeah.
the beach, and so their remains are out there now.